Settle in, get comfortable, and let's begin the story of Boop and the Whispering Ruins. In a land of shimmering sand and towering stone stood the Whispering Ruins. They weren't scary, though some might think so. They were full of secrets, and today, Leo, Laura, and Chun were ready to uncover them. Leo, with his bright eyes, loved exploring, especially if there were lions involved. Laura, always dreaming of princesses and colorful drawings, carried her sketchbook. Chun, with her calm nature, was ready to observe the surroundings. As they walked, the sunlight danced on the ruins, painting shadows that flickered and swayed. Suddenly, a tiny red robot zipped past them. It was Boop the Moonbot, a small robot from the moon who loved hugs more than anything. He spoke in happy beeps and whirs. Boop's red body gleamed in the sunlight, and his antennae twitched, picking up the faintest sounds. Boop was on a mission. He was looking for space dust to make wishes with. Boop zipped through an opening in the wall. "Whoa!" Leo exclaimed. "Did you see that? It's a robot!" Laura gasped, her eyes wide with wonder. Chun, ever observant, noticed a small trail of shimmering dust leading into the ruins. "Let's follow it," she suggested. Curiosity tugged at them, and they followed the trail into the ruins. The trail led them to a hidden chamber. As they entered, a feeling of awe washed over them. Inside, the chamber glowed with a soft, ethereal light. Sparkling flowers, unlike any they had ever seen, filled the space. The air hummed with a gentle energy. Boop saw the children and gave a friendly beep. He zoomed over to them, extending a small, metallic arm in a gesture for a hug. Leo giggled and gave Boop a hug. Then Laura and Chun, seeing how friendly Boop was, also gave him a big hug. Boop's antennae began to pick up a faint dream. The dream was Leo's. Leo was dreaming of a magnificent lion, its golden mane flowing in the wind. Boop's eyes flashed with excitement, and he projected a beautiful star constellation of a lion in the air. "Beep, beep, boop," Boop seemed to say, as the constellation showed the lion dream. "Wow!" Leo shouted, clapping his hands. "It's like magic!" Laura was amazed and Chun smiled, noticing the way the light played on the flowers. "Beep, beep!" Boop chirped again, and then scooped up a handful of space dust from the chamber floor, holding it out to the children, as if to share the magic. Then, Boop used his wishing powder to make the chamber glow even brighter. It was truly beautiful. "Beep, beep, boop?" Boop asked, looking at the children with a questioning tilt of his head. He motioned toward a wall with a small indentation. Chun, with her keen eye for detail, noticed a drawing on the wall. It was a drawing of the flowers, just like the ones in the chamber. Laura looked closely, noticing what looked like a painting of a princess hidden in the rocks. With a gentle touch, she pushed a rock, and a secret door popped open, revealing a narrow passage. "Beep, beep!" Boop exclaimed, pointing with his little metallic finger, urging them forward. "The passage was very tight. I can do it!" Boop offered with a series of happy beeps. Being small had its advantages. He zipped into the passage, disappearing from sight. The children waited with bated breath. After what felt like forever, Boop emerged, holding a small, ornate key. Together, they placed the key in the lock. The lock turned with a click, revealing a hidden treasure: colorful paints, brushes, and beautiful paper. "Oh!" Chun gasped, her eyes widening. She loved drawing, and these paints were the most beautiful colors she had ever seen. "Amazing! Wow!" Laura jumped up and down with glee, imagining all the princesses she could now paint. She hugged Chun and smiled. "Beep!" Boop chirped happily, zooming around the room. He scooped up a pile of space dust and sprinkled it around the children, creating a shower of wishes. "Beep, beep, boop," he sounded, which they all knew meant, "Make a wish." The children closed their eyes and made their wishes. Leo wished for a lion to visit him. Laura wished for a beautiful dress. Chun wished for lots of flowers. As the wishes settled, the children felt a sense of joy and friendship filling the room. Chun, with her drawing skills, quickly sketched a picture of Boop, Leo, and Laura, all together. Laura, inspired by the paints, began to draw a princess in a beautiful gown. Leo, always curious, carefully touched the paper and smiled. Soon, they were all laughing and creating, surrounded by the glow of the wishing chamber. The children realized that teamwork made even the most exciting things more fun. Boop, seeing their happiness, gave them each a big hug, his metallic body radiating warmth. "Beep, beep!" he exclaimed with joy. As the sun began to set, it was time to leave. The children waved goodbye to the ruins, promising to return. Boop, with a final burst of energy, zoomed towards the sky, leaving a trail of stardust. They knew they would meet again, and that their friendship, like the stars, would always shine brightly. Let's see what a great listener you are. Can you answer the following question? What did the children find in the hidden chamber? Let's see how you did. The answer is, they found colorful paints, brushes, and paper. You did a great job. That's all for now. I can't wait until our next Story Pie adventure together.